Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. It seems like the natural gas just jumped about 70%, and so it has a price increase due to the beautiful sanctions and the issue with Nord Stream 1 pipeline. This article comes from Business Insider from July 26, 2022, and this is the title: European natural gas prices soar 17% after Russia says it will slash supplies to the continent, driving fears of a deep recession. So the European Union will have 15% less gas because they just implemented a ordinance or rule that they will cut the, I don't know how, but they will cut 15% consumption on the EU territory. So that they will get less gas for a higher price. Natural gas prices have jumped 17% over the last 2 days after Russian Gazprom said it will slash supplies. Gazprom will cut supplies through the Nord Stream 1 pipeline to 20% of capacity. They said that they will do it on Wednesday, which is tomorrow, having already cut them to 40% of normal levels. Economists say the move will drive Europe's fragile economy into a recession, with Deutsche Bank expecting the downturn to start this year. European natural gas prices have shot 17% higher over the last 2 days after Russia said it will slash supplies of the fossil fuel to the continent through the Nord Stream 1 pipeline. The Dutch TTF natural gas futures for August, the benchmark European price, rose sharply on Monday after Russia's Gazprom announced the move. It jumped again on Tuesday to around 188 euros, which is $191 per megawatt hour, according to data from the ICE exchange. That was more than 17% above Friday's closing price of around 160 euros and the highest since early March. So jumped 17%. Imagine that you jump at the pump, it jumps, let's say, for regular car gas, for benzene, jumps 17%, 20% in 3 days, 2 days. European natural gas prices have now risen for 4 consecutive days and were up more than 700% from a year earlier on Tuesday. Did you hear that? European natural gas prices have now risen for 4 consecutive days and were up more than 700 times from a year early on Tuesday. The cuts to supplies and the jump in prices are driving fears that Europe could soon tumble into recession as high energy prices cause people and businesses to slash. More sanctions, please. More sanctions. I got the medals ready, the virtue medals. Economists at Center Suisse on Tuesday slashed their growth predictions for the Eurozone, saying that they now expect the bloc's gross domestic product to shrink in 2023. Now these experts, the economists, how weren't they able to foresee this when those guys said they will impose sanctions? I'm not an economist, I don't pretend to be, and I don't want to be. And I knew that. It's like, you leave these glasses, where are they going to go? Down, it's too obvious. The same thing it was for me. It was too obvious that if these guys are going to impose sanctions on those guys, on the Russians, they're going to get hurt first. I expected Russia to get hurt as well, but it seems like Russia is doing better than before. It's got markets and the prices are higher than before. So they can sell less because the price is so big. They can have the same amount and they have profits, bigger profits in the first 6 months of the year than before with the sanctions, and they probably sell less gas. So less work, more money. I like that. I like that. Who wouldn't? The bank's economists, led by Veronika Raharova, said that they expect the largest contractions in Germany and Italy, countries with large manufacturing sectors that are highly reliant on Russian gas. If they're not on Russian gas reliant, they will be reliant on someone else's gas. And if they piss off the other supplier, it would happen the same thing. Nobody asked them to make any moves on Russia. But they made because the big boss across the Atlantic demanded that, so they can wreck their economies, but not theirs. United States is not hit by natural gas shortages or high prices. It's only by inflation, by bad management, that's all. And yeah, oil, it's higher, but United States has oil, Europe doesn't. So again, the United States was mildly hit by this compared with some European countries. They are competing against the United States. That's the thing. They're not allies, they're competing. And who came to the rescue? The United States, who made them impose sanctions, shoot themselves in the foot. State-owned Russian energy company Gazprom said on Monday it would cut natural gas flows through Nord Stream 1 to 20% of capacity on Wednesday, having already slashed shipments to 40% of normal amounts. You know why, right? The turbine, the maintenance, all that. Alright, so Gazprom has blamed sanctions for stymering the supply of crucial turbines and said it needs to carry out maintenance work. However, European leaders have accused Russia for using natural gas as a political weapon. Okay, so get your sanctions, stick them in your butt, and let's start over. How about that? You want gas? Get the sanctions. Just get rid of them. No? Close the gas pipe. But it seems like the Russians are still not doing that. Probably they will. So it says here that, however, European leaders have accused Russia of using natural gas as a political weapon. Not yet. I know other people who would have gone straight to the and a lock. That's it. Gone. Bye-bye. But okay, US shipments of supercooled liquefied natural gas to Europe have soared this year. The guys with the profits, as consumers in the region have scrambled to snap an alternative source of supply after they shot themselves in the foot, asked by the guys that come with liquefied natural gas to help with an extra price. The United States became the world's biggest exporter of LNG in the first half of 2022, according to the Energy Information Administration, and it sells now 70% of its LNG goes to Europe. That's why. So, tensions in Europe have risen to levels of not seen since blah 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 propaganda. I'm not going to read that. Peter Sidorov, economist at Deutsche Bank, told clients Gazprom's cuts were consistent with our baseline and an on-off supply scenario for Russian gas. He said that Eurozone would likely suffer a mild recession in the second half of 2022. Gazprom said it further reducing supplies because of maintenance issues. Okay, and the turbine is crucial to the operation of the Nord Stream 1 pipeline, which sends gas from Russia into Germany. Goldman Sachs analyst, led by Samantha Dart, said they expect flows to pick back up to 40% of normal level once another turbine, which is currently caught up in international disagreement over sanctions, has been restored. However, they say that Russia's supply uncertainty remains high. Well, the thing is, they need not 40%, Germany needs not only 40% right now, they need about 90% so they can store in their reserves for the winter, which has to be about 92% full in order for Germany to have a nice fly over winter. If it's not full to 92% and higher, then Germany will have shortages of gas. All right, and right now I think it's like 62, and there's no chance by October or November, when the winter shows up in Europe, as Medvedev said, winter is coming soon, they will not be ready. So more sanctions, maybe that would help. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.